is Ty with Sweet Living in Dallas and Realty by Ty. I am going to do a quick video on Zillow, what it is, and some things that you may not know about it. I'm also a partner with Zillow. I'm not an agent for Zillow, but I am a partner with Zillow, and there are a lot of things that people need to know about it if you are about to get started on your home buying journey or your home listing journey. So first thing I want to talk about is the scheduling buttons or the scheduling availability. Zillow is showing you a full out availability schedule. Like that's what it's showing you. It's not showing you what the sellers are blocking off. So maybe the sellers don't want to show their houses on weekends. Maybe they work from home and can only do it after 5. Maybe they can only do it early mornings. Zillow is making it, like the scheduling app is making it seem like you can go see a home whenever you want to. That is not the case. Once a Zillow agent connects with you, they're gonna let you know what the schedule is looking like and what's the earliest that you can get in that the seller is allowing. So like I said, the website is not hooked up to what the sellers are using to, or the sellers or the seller's agent are using to get the scheduled showings. It just wants you to know that there is open availability. So you may or may not get the time that you selected because Zillow doesn't know what the seller's availability is. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that Zillow is not a showing service. So if you have an agent already and your agent is busy or you don't feel like bothering them, bother them. They are who you're paying to get, they're who you're paying to get into these houses and help you find a home. So don't feel bad about that. Use your agent to go tour houses. But if you don't have an agent, Zillow is not a showing service. You're not talking to the listing agent like you're talking to a readily available local buyer's agent who's looking to network with you and earn your business and become a resource to you. And so once you click that scheduling button, they're going to reach out to you via call or text. They're going to connect you guys. You're going to be speaking about getting your availability and when you can go see the house. The agent is going to be trying to earn your business. They may bring you something to tell you about the house. So yeah, it's not a showing service. You are literally talking to a buyer's agent who will be able to answer your questions and represent you on the home. Okay, the third thing that you may or may not know about Zillow is that you are not talking to the listing agent, which I might have mentioned a little bit earlier. You're not talking to the listing agent. You're talking to a local, ready, available buyer's agent. A lot of times that people, even if you just have a question about the house or you need to know about the scheduling, or even if you want to do a tour, you are not talking to the listing agent. Zillow will not connect you to a listing agent because their job, like they've already been hired by the seller to get the highest and best offer for them. That is their job. So they're not going to allow you to speak to the listing agent. They're giving you your own agent in case you don't have one. Zillow assumes that you don't have an agent because you're reaching out to use their services. And so Zillow is going to give you a buyer's agent who's going to represent your best interest, who's going to get you the best deal, who's going to come into the house and pick it apart and tell you every reason that you shouldn't have the highest offer and negotiate on your behalf. The listing agent is not going to negotiate on your behalf because they are hired by the seller. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, you are not talking to the listing agent, and Zillow will not connect you to the listing agent, and no, they will not give you their contact information even just to answer a question. It is your agent's job, or the agent that you hired, to get all of your questions answered to help you make the best or most educated decision. And the last thing about Zillow that I want to mention is that the estimates are not always accurate. So if you're a person that needs to sell your house in the future, or you're looking to see what your house is worth before you want to pull out equity, the estimates are not always accurate. And the reason that I'm saying that is because Zillow doesn't own appraisers. They don't have an appraisal company. They don't have an inspection company. They don't know that the neighbors have just gotten upgrades, or they just redid their landscaping, or somebody might be foreclosing, or the roof is terrible, the foundation is messed up. Like, Zillow doesn't know what's going on in these neighborhoods. All they're looking at are the county tax records, and they're looking, and sometimes even those are wrong. I see plenty of instances where the square footage is off on Zillow, and it's different in the MLS, it's different according to a surveyor, it's different according to an appraiser. So those things are not always accurate, and as your buyer's agent, you have to verify what's listed. So Zillow is just giving you an estimate based off what it feels is going on in the neighborhood, based off what activity is in the last 6 months to a year. You will not, and that's just, it is hit or miss. Sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not, but that's why your agent will give you, your listing agent will give you a range, and you can pick from that range, because sometimes, you know, if you list too high, you probably won't get a seller. If you list too low, that will probably bring in more buyers, but sometimes there are people out there that will assume something's wrong with the house. So I just want you to know that the agent is always going to be your best bet when it comes to listing your house appropriately. Zillow is not the place to go and look for an accurate house listing estimate, because like I said, they don't know what's going on, they don't know what you've added, they don't know what you've taken off, they don't know what repairs need to be made. Everything is negotiable, and Zillow is not the place to do that. But that's all I have. I just wanted to inform you of how Zillow works and let you know that it's literally just a platform that people use to expose their homes more, to get the name of their houses out there, to publicize their houses. It's not a place for you to either do a showing service, talk to the listing agent, or get an accurate listing value. Thank you.